Hey guys, Thunderhound369 here, and today we're going to be taking a look at Transformers Generation 1 Mega Pretender Vroom. Now, I've had Vroom here sitting around for quite a while now, and I just thought, what the heck, I've already reviewed most of my Pretenders. I'll go ahead and throw up a review of this guy. So anyway, go ahead and take a look, get into his BG here just a little bit. His BG, his motto is, don't take a chance if you don't stand a chance. Okay, in other words, don't do a damn thing. Anyway, a drag racing daredevil. Learned his trade blowing up enemy fuel depots in the asphalt wars on Cybertron. Armed with two exterior 3,000 round per minute ion pulse guns and magnetic repeller rifle. Also wields mind-altering illusionizer that distorts optic impulses. Transforms to rocket car mode of rubber-coated armor, made of a rubber-coated armor that deflects and ricochets enemy shell fragments. Outer shell cycle equipped with oil slick and smokescreen ejection mechanisms, retractable tire spikes, hydraulic jumpers in suspension system, and rocket boosters in rear that provide short-term flight capabilities. Combines with rocket car to form super cycle equipped with digital fuel gauges and micronized turbo injectors. His strength is a 6, his intelligence is a 9, his speed 5, endurance 6, rank 7, courage 9, firepower 7, skill 10. And yes, if you were paying attention, it said outer shell cycle. Basically, this guy, he is a pretender. The robot inside transforms. What that means is the outer shell transforms as well. But before we get into the outer shell, we'll go ahead and take a look at the little inner robot here. Get to him, you just basically unclip everything. Get this gun out the way. Or we can raise his arms on up, open this up. Close the shell back. Basically, here's the little robot mode. Here's Vroom in his robot mode. As you can see, there's not really a whole lot to Vroom. Nice red paint scheme, well, more or less red plastic is about all he got, about all he is. Some gray thrown in here for the legs, and face is painted. Nice little paint scheme here. As far as his articulation, his head will not move. This arm will go full 360. Legs will somewhat go in and out, and that's pretty much about it. And he does have a weapon that he can hold in this mode. Pretty much the only weapon he can hold. As you can see, nice little magnetic repeller or whatever, I don't know, pulse gun, whichever one you want to call it. Got some pretty good detail to it. To transform him is simple. Just put everything, snap everything together. And there he is in his car mode. Yeah, Not a lot of effort went into this one, that's for sure. You call that a car mode. Yeah. Now, something you can do, if you'd like, is you can take this little extra wheel back here, and you can just peg this in just here. Take the big rifle, peg it up on top of there, and you can make yourself a tank. It's kind of cool, kind of neat. So anyway, we'll go ahead and leave him in that mode for now, and we'll go over the Vroom's outer shell here. As you can see, quite bare bones, just more or less a brick. Not a lot to it. Not a lot, not even a whole lot. There's some detail to the face. You can see that. It does look pretty good. Nice little paint job down in there on that paint. You can see I've had this guy for a while. Some of the paint's starting to wear off here. A little dirt. I've had this guy for quite some time. Nice red shoulder pads just here. Nice little gold paint across the top of the helmet. Gold paint just here on these back parts of these shoulder pads. And like I said, nice little Autobot sticker just on his chest. And as far as the shell's articulation, up, down, up, down. I mean, that is it. Unless you want to count that as articulation. Something else, you know, it's like got this nice little gold painted belt going across here. You know, like I said, the shell itself transforms into a motorcycle. Quite simple. It's basically, if I can remember, bring this wheel forward, two shoulder pads forward, pegged in. Bring the arms up. They do peg in, it does peg in on either side of the, just like so. Separate this piece here, spin them around, get your large wheel, clip those together, then this back half, the legs, got a peg and a port. And there you have Vroom in motorcycle mode. Now I know it doesn't look like a whole lot now, but take this piece, peg it in just to there. Then you can take this big, larger gun, put it just back here, give him some kind of armament. Now also, instructions say there's a combination mode. Yes, there is. Basically, you take Vroom, the robot, fold his arms down, fold this piece down and under, or at least down. Take this section, clip this entire section I know this entire section clips in somehow. Ah, I see it. To there, just like so. Actually, leave that up. Peg, wheel, clip together. Come around here to the other side, take both parts, just peg them together. It gives you a little sidecar to where you can take and put this weapon up here, and then take the big weapon, peg it in down here, and now you have the super cycle mode. And like I said, there's not a whole lot to it. In this mode, it does resemble somewhat of a motorcycle with a sidecar. The shell does somewhat resemble a motorcycle when it's by itself. As far as the robot Vroom, the robot mode is not that bad. It does look decent. I do like it. But as far as the vehicle mode for Vroom, the robot, just like all the other Pretenders, there's no real imagination that goes into the robots themselves. But hey, I'm a fan of the Pretenders. I like them. I liked them a lot. But I mean, I'd like to try to complete my entire Pretenders collection, especially the Megas. You know, with I don't have Thunderwing and I don't have Crossblades. I'd like to find both of those one day. I'd love to finish out all the Pretenders. I love the Pretender idea. I wish, you know, some way Hasbro could bring it back in some shape or fashion. But overall, can I recommend this guy? Only if you are a die-hard Transformer Generation 1 Pretender fan. If you are a die-hard Pretender fan, I recommend this guy. But I know there's a lot of people out there in the Transformer community that pretty much ignore the Pretenders altogether, so I can't recommend it that way. But I mean, it's a nice little addition here. I mean, you've got the robot that transforms, you've got the shell that transforms, so, and then they do combine, so you've got that aspect. You've got the combiner part and the double transformation. So only thing I can say is to recommend. It's up to you. If you like what you see, you know, go on eBay, see if you can find you one. If you don't like them, if you didn't like what you see, then hey, you know, leave them alone. Don't waste your money on them. So it's really it's an up to you kind of thing. I leave this in your hands. So guys, I'm Thunderhound369. This has been my look at Transformers Generation 1 Mega Pretender Vroom. And again, I'll leave it up to you as to whether you want to buy one or not. Till next time, guys, I'm Thunderhound369. I'm out of here. See y'all.